Everybody keeps saying that my films are style over substance, but I would like them to revisit some of my films to see that there is some substance to it. I hate rules in filmmaking. I don't think you should stick by any rules. The entire cast of Bramayugam, other than Mammootty sir, both Siddharth Bharathan and Arjun Ashokan, I think it was very refreshing and they really took me by surprise. When I got that interview with him and him offering me that job, for me, I think that changed everything for me. Solo it's a piece of my heart. I absolutely love the film. I'm very proud of the film. Sarvam Maya, it felt like a warm hug of a film, you know.
Oh, wow.
It was such a cute film. Sandesham, Narudikate, Patna Pravesham. So these are films that you can keep watching and laughing all the time.
Hi Bejoy, welcome to the Rapid Fire Q studio.
Thank you.
So, one word that you would like to describe your filming style.
Hardcore.
Oh, great. A scene that you wish if you were directing, like any film.
The climax of Innale.
Why?
I think it's very emotionally charged scene which always gets me. So it's a film I would have loved to redo. So I think that climax of Innale, yeah.
Oh, great. Slow burning or shocking twist?
Slow burning, always.
Always. An actor who surprised you the most?
That I worked with or actor like generally?
Anything is fine.
Shania, recently that I worked with. She really surprised me from what I had preconceived notions of her and the way she performed. Very surprised.
Great. May I know someone from Malayalam?
Malayalam, too many actors there that I can think of. But
very recently, something you watched or?
I think the entire cast of Bramayugam, other than Mammootty sir, both Siddharth Bharathan and Arjun Ashokan, I think it was very refreshing and they really took me by surprise. I had not really seen. Siddharth is a director, right? So to suddenly see him act and both Arjun Ashokan also, I had not seen anything before that. So I was completely blown by what they did.
One thing audience misunderstood about you?
That there is some substance in the style too. Everybody keeps saying that my films are style over substance, but I would like them to revisit some of my films to see that there is some substance to
it. Great. Actually, what is art? Is it should be comforting or it should be disturbing?
I think it should be comforting and disturbing at the same time. It is so subjective. So it is what you take away from it, and it should manage to evoke something inside you, and it doesn't matter what it is.
Your $1 million moment in this huge movie career?
When I got the job with Madras Talk with Maneesh sir.
Oh, wow. What is that moment, if you could describe?
When I got that interview with him, and I still remember sitting outside his cabin and just about to enter the cabin, meeting him for the first time professionally, and him offering me that job. For me, I think that changed everything for me. So that is definitely something
One rule in filmmaking that you would love to break?
I hate rules in filmmaking. I don't think you should stick by any rules. In fact, I'm someone who vetoes the rules. I feel that the moment you set certain rules in filmmaking, you're limiting yourself. You're trying to fix to some kind of a preset. And I don't think you should do that. As long as you're honest in your storytelling, none of the rules matter.
What was Solo to you?
Heartbreaking. Solo is it's a piece of my heart. I absolutely love the film. I'm very proud of the film, and I'm just happy that it still finds some love from people around, and it still finds some audience. So I'm really happy about that. Grateful.
We love Solo.
Yeah, thank you.
And especially the songs. One trend in filmmaking that you're really tired of?
Well, currently, I think this hyper masculinity, I'm kind of there's some fatigue happening in that, I think.
Yeah.
Even if you have to approach that, I think there has to be some new way to tell that rather than the same old tropes. I think it's kind of saturated.
Yes, it is. Okay, now you need to suggest me some movies.
Movies? Okay.
Yeah. 3 Malayalam movies that you would suggest to a non-Malayali to define Malayalam cinema.
Bapre. 3 Malayalam movies. Oh,
a
how can you pick 3 Malayalam movies? 3?
Yeah. Just 3. I know it will be huge, but
how do you do that? I guess because I keep saying Innale, I want to say Innale. Thoovanathumbikal, Thaniyavarthanam. I'll go lighter. Should I go lighter?
Anything is fine.
Puchakuru Mukutti.
Oh. Actually, we didn't expect that. Okay. Now, which is that movie that made you relax? After watching, you feel like very relaxed.
Recently, I just told Anup and Akhil, I saw Sarvam Maya,
Huh?
and I was very I was very low, and I was feeling very bummed about myself, and I just played this movie. I had not seen it, and it was such a feel good film. It felt like a warm hug of a film.
Oh, wow.
It was such a cute film. I really enjoyed watching it, and it was so nice to see that films like this are still getting made, and it's such a simple storytelling, and it's so effective. So yeah, Sarvam Maya.
Oh, great. Which is that movie that made you realize something in life?
There are too many films like that. Too many films that makes you kind of suddenly question
Yeah.
life altogether. But I think those movies are made with that kind of intent also. It is made to kind of uh, make you go through those emotions. So I think recently I watched Train Dreams, which did that. Train Dreams was so meditative and so interesting, and it suddenly kind of um, it makes you kind of introspect your own life. So I think Train Dreams definitely did that.
Great. Which is that movie that made you cry?
So many movies make me cry.
But-
I cry. I'm an easy crier, so I cry a lot.
Okay.
The last movie that made me cry of, I think, Sentimental Value. I watched recently, and I just broke down watching it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Have you watched Akashadooda?
I watched Akash. My exams were going on in Akash Dutta, so I was not allowed to watch it.
Okay.
And my entire family was sitting outside and watching it.
Okay.
So I just took a break from my studies and I came out and I saw my cousin crying and I started laughing at him. And I went to tell my mother and my dad and all, see, my cousin is crying. I go there, all of them are crying. Everybody just sitting and holding and crying. I was like, what is happening? Why everybody crying? And they were all watching Akash Dutta, obviously, and it is like one of those community crying films. Right?
Yes.
You cannot not cry watching that film. So yeah.
A film that made you laugh non-stop very recently.
Recent films? Or?
Recent or epic?
Epics, of course. Sandesham is. I can watch it. I can watch it any number of times. I'll still keep laughing. So Sandesham, Naludi Kate, Patna Pravesham. So these are films that you can keep watching and laughing all the time. So I love watching those films. And again, I feel like the same thing which I said about Sarvam Maya. These are those comfort films. And you can just keep going back to it and just watch it and laugh.
Oh, great. Which is that movie? I know you will have a list, but you need to tell at least two. You always rewatch.
Oh, there are a couple of films I always keep going rewatching. So in fact, there are films which I make it a point I watch every year. Every year I'll watch it, no matter what. And mostly there are Maneesh's films like like Dil Se Iruvar and all. I keep watching again and again and again. Dalapati Dil Se Iruvar. Every year I'll watch it at least once or twice. I'll watch it. There's Manmohan Desai's Naseeb. It's one of those films that I watched when I was growing up. I don't know why I keep rewatching that film. So there are certain films I love to go back to again and again and again. So yeah, Maneesh's films, Iruvar, Dil Se, Dalapati, Naseeb, Thoovanathumbikal. I go back to it all the time. So I think yeah, these are films I watch.
Okay, now last one personal question. Like it's personal for me. What was Sweet Kaaram Coffee, and how did you take it? And while it was released, it was getting lots of appreciations. And what was the reaction after that? How did you conceive it?
So the entire credit of Sweet Kaaram Coffee goes to Reshma, the creator of the show. She's the one who came to me with it, and she's such a, I mean, apart from being a lovely human being, she's such a terrific creator. She had this clarity of what she wanted to do with the story of these three women, and she was such a clear voice and a great collaborator. So she never made me feel like, because you're working with Amazon and the Amazon team, and she kept all of them away and she sat with me and she said that this is how I'm seeing it, this is how you tell me how to do it and everything. And we jammed on it so well. And I got to do only 2 episodes, but it was such a great experience. To work with her and the team, Reshma and Manju were phenomenal to work with. And of course, I had a great team and my cast, Lakshmi ma'am, again, a legend, right? Lakshmi ma'am, to work with Lakshmi ma'am, Madhu ma'am, and Shanti, all three, they were just so sweet to work with. And we had such a fun time doing it. I think it was one of those shoots, and we were shooting in the middle of COVID, and I got COVID while shooting it also. But it was one of those shoots with all those safety precautions that we had so much fun doing it. We had a lot of fun shooting it, and I have a lot of fond memories of shooting Sweet Kaaram Coffee. And the other directors, they were so good. Again, superb directors in their own right, but it felt like a camp, like a friendly camp that we all went to and we did it together. So it was too much fun. I just wish that we had done one more season so we could have done more stuff together. But it was a lot of fun, and I look back at it with a lot of love and memories.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Keep bringing us the movie that you would love to watch. Thank
Sure.
you.
I hope so.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.